What's that bruise on your arm from?
Exactly.
The bruise on the back of your arm?
I'm a stripper. I'm a dancer. I'm a legal dancer. I have danced for 2 years of my life.
Okay.
I dance.
What's the bruise?
Why? Why do y'all act like this? What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. And excuse my lip. I just had a little surgery yesterday. I had some thing over here that was growing some crazy. I think it was like my other brother that I didn't have was growing on my lip. Today we're going to watch a compilation video of when cops forget their body cameras and go too far with women. And this should be a fun one. So let's get started.
Bruise from?
I dance.
What's the bruise on your arm?
I dance.
For real. What you want to do?
Oops, that's a hell of a slap. Although men are often associated with clashing with law enforcement, some women are capable of taking things to a whole new level, from wild attempts of seduction
What's that bruise on your arm from?
Exactly.
to shockingly violent confrontations. These women quickly found out that messing with the wrong cop can have serious consequences. Here are some incidents where women mess with the wrong cops. Grace Spoonamore. Meet Grace Spoonamore, a 20-year-old Ohio stripper who was arrested on April 30th, 2023 after drunkenly crashing her vehicle.
I could tell you this, working in the jail, the strippers were some of the worst inmates ever. They have the worst attitude. I don't know what it is, but they are one of the worst type of inmates.
Into another car and attempting to flee. A passing police officer witnessed the incident and managed to corner her near a car dealership.
All right, step out.
A white
Step
female.
out. Put your hands behind your back.
What?
Put your hands behind your back. Why did you take off like that?
I'm sorry.
Were you drinking or something?
No.
Where are you coming from?
Brunswick.
Here is where things start intense.
Do you have anything in your pockets?
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah?
I don't know. You want to check me? Search me real quick. It may feel intimate.
Although Grace initially denies drinking and driving, she later admits to drinking 2 doubles of tequila at a friend's house.
Are you on something right now?
Yo, it's like 1 in the afternoon, bro. This girl's already intoxicated, bro. Strippers are special people.
I just came from dinner with my trip.
How much you have to drink there?
2 doubles.
2 doubles of what?
Patron.
Okay. So you are drunk.
Grace started to be flirty with the cop, calling him handsome, but the cop just wanted her to stop acting like that.
Okay, I understand.
Get in the car. Get your
Okay.
leg in the car.
Listen, handsome man.
Get your leg in the car.
But things started to escalate as Grace started yelling and kicking the door of the car.
Grace.
All right. What do you?
No,
what do
I
you
don't
want?
believe you.
What do you want?
I don't believe you.
For what?
I don't believe you at all.
For what?
Because I've been abducted.
As she's being transported to jail, Grace tries to engage the officer in the driver's seat in some small talk before it takes a cringe turn.
I'll piss in your face. Only if you like it, though.
Well, she did urinate, only not at the
She said only if you like it, though. Or, wow.
officer. Grace peed all over herself at the station and yet was trying to seduce the officer while he was looking for female officers that could deal with her.
Can I take it?
Bro, what is it with the strippers? The same shit happened twice in the jail. We had 2 that came in threatening everybody and they just decided to piss. Is it like some kind of defense mechanism? Somebody who's a stripper, please let me know if you're watching, please.
No, leave it on. Leave it on. Grace, just stop. I'm gonna get a female back here.
Well, get it.
Just stay there. Just stay
I
there.
want to take them off.
Okay.
I don't want to be in my pit. You want to try me?
Stay in the blue box.
No, hold on.
Stay in the blue box.
You want to taste me?
No.
Do it.
Stay in the blue box.
I like it kinky.
Stay in the blue box, Grace.
God.
Don't.
Stay in the blue box. Step back.
You can touch
Step back.
Grace
This is gonna be somebody's wife one day. This is gonna be somebody's mother.
taken into custody on charges of speeding, driving under the influence, and simple assault on an officer. Grace's wild antics landed her in custody, but she's not the only one who thought charm might get her out of trouble. Courtney, a heavily intoxicated stripper, took a different approach that escalated the situation even further. Courtney.
What's that bruise on your arm from?
Exactly.
The bruise on the back of your arm?
I'm a stripper. I'm a dancer. I'm a legal dancer. I have danced for 2
A
years of
legal
my life.
dancer.
I dance.
What's the bruise from?
I dance.
What's the bruise on your arm?
I dance.
After officers came to respond to a possible domestic violence call, they met Courtney, a drunk female stripper heavily intoxicated.
I can shop my door.
Ma'am, what's your name?
We're not going to be playing this game.
I can shop my door. It's my legal residence.
Next. Okay.
From 2007, I believe, is that when the first iPhone came out? Anyway, from 2007 on up, there's going to be a lot of kids that are born now. All these kids that are born are going, there's going to be a massive influx of people going to therapy. There's going to be a lot of divorces. There's going to be all kinds, because everybody has a camera. Everybody's on camera doing this. So kids are going to see their moms being all kinds of tricks and things like that, and their dads doing dumbass stuff, and they're just going to need so much. There's going to be so, like, if you're going to school right now, go to school for psychology and then just start your own business as soon as you get your degree or whatever. Open up your business, because you're going to be killing it. You're going to have patients out the ass.
I know that. You're not giving us an idea.
This is my legal residence. I've done nothing illegal. I've done nothing wrong.
The officers noticed
Oh
a
my
bruise
God.
on her right arm and asked where she got
Wow,
that from,
that's a
but Courtney
bruise.
started her erotic movement, trying to manipulate the cops.
What have I done?
What's that bruise on your arm from?
Exactly.
The bruise on the back of your arm?
I'm a stripper. I'm a dancer. I'm a legal dancer. I have danced for 2 years of my life.
Okay.
I dance.
What's the bruise from?
I strip down a pole. I drop down a 12.
The scratches there are not from a...
Yeah, they are.
Although the officers got a complaint that a male and female were arguing at the balcony, Courtney first lied to the officers that there was no one else in the house. In fact, there were 5 more people in the house.
Damn.
You touch me again, I'm going to arrest you.
Try me.
No, try me. Touch me again and I'm going to arrest you.
Hey, there is somebody.
Thank you. Is she being insane?
Yes, she is. And
No,
so
I'm
are you.
not.
Come out.
No, he's not. No,
Step
you're fine.
over.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Step
Why?
Come out.
Why? Why? No, I want to hear the reasons why.
Because we got a complaint of a male
Why?
and female arguing, a female
Why?
yelling to stop. You've already lied to us, and now he's coming out. So stop.
Even after getting handcuffed, Courtney didn't hold back, trying to seduce the officers.
I'm not sitting down until you make.
Why is everybody wearing rags on their face? It's like some, what's going on, man? There's all this gang affiliation on this on this arrest.
What are you gonna do? Tase me? Tase me. I want to get tased. I want to feel it. I have no feeling in my body. Tase me. No? You don't want to?
Stop.
Oh, it's only the cop. Okay, I thought it was
The funny part is,
cop.
she smashed her face with the ground, trying to
Oh my
twerk her way out of
God.
the situation, causing damage to her chin.
She was twerking and fell forward.
The officers decided to take her to the hospital first, as the injury seemed more serious than it looks. Courtney was charged with 2 counts of battery on a law enforcement officer and resisting an arrest, and she is in a cell until proven guilty by the law. But it's not just the younger crowd trying to flirt their way out of trouble. Even a 48-year-old individual tried the same antics on cops. Kelly Barton.
I want the little young boys. Ask me how I'm feeling. Let the little young boys tell me.
48 years old Kelly Barton was a driver for the Ohio Valley Residential Services Group home. On May 11th,
This happened all the time in the jail. All the time.
2023, while Kelly was paid to drive a patient, she hit a lamppost in the middle of the street. According to a police report, Barton pulled into a Blue Ash gas station and called a coworker to take over her. At some point, the officers were called, and when officers arrived at the scene, Kelly was far from sober.
Where is the driver back there? I'm gonna open your back door just so you know, okay? Oh. Hello there.
Kelly.
What's her name?
Kelly.
Kelly?
Yeah.
Kelly?
Yes.
How are you?
I know that friend right there is like, whoever that is like, man, I don't know why the hell I showed up. I don't know why I'm friends with this fucking bitch. I'm that friend. You call me for some dumbass shit like this, I'll get you once. because everybody makes mistakes. You call me the second and third time for the same thing, I'm not showing up.
How are you doing?
Good.
Kelly, would you be able to, do you have a driver's license with you?
You want the number?
Yeah, you know it, that'd be great.
The officers went to check for CCTV because Kelly first denied she did not drive the car. Since the camera footage shows Kelly getting out of the car, the officers needed to detain Kelly.
Kelly, I'm not letting you lay back down, so please. Please.
To the house, Kelly.
He needs to go back to sleep, okay? And I'm gonna get you to sleep too.
After a lot of convincing and conversations, the officers got Kelly out of the car she slept in. The officers also called the paramedics team to make sure she is okay. That was when Kelly started flirting around everyone.
Look at you handsome.
You want the light squad to check you, ma'am?
Yeah. Let them do what they gotta
Kid's
do.
like 15.
Come on, boys. I want the little young boys.
I hate to say it, but I'm gonna be that guy. Flip the genders, and it wouldn't be funny.
How I'm feeling.
The officers started joking around too.
Who don't want me?
Toon doesn't want.
Who don't want me?
I want you. You're good. You're cool with me, okay?
After all that fun, Kelly was charged with operating the vehicle impaired and patient
I want you,
endangerment.
you're good.
Well, not all of these incidents end with just a pair of handcuffs. Sometimes things take a dramatic turn, like what happened at Miami Airport.
For real. What you want to do?
Miami-Dade police officer. During the summer of protests against police brutality sparked by the killing of George Floyd in June 2020, a video was captured at Miami International Airport showing Miami-Dade police officer Antonio Rodriguez hitting a woman. The incident occurred when 21-year-old Paris Anderson was reported to be threatening an American Airlines ticketing agent. Anderson had arrived late for her flight to Chicago and was denied boarding, with no available flights until the next day. Furious, she allegedly began yelling obscenities and even threatened the gate agent.
I travel a lot. I completely believe this. You know how many Karens, people turn into Karens as soon as they get into the airport, especially when they're late, when it's their fault. It's not the airline, not the airline's fault. It's their fault that they're late. They turn into super Karens. We didn't even see that video, but I know she turned into a Karen because it's a normal occurrence, and Ken's too. Now she fucked around and found out, you know, she wanted to jump on that I hate police bandwagon, and some people ain't built for that. There's different ways you can go about that if you want to protest. This is definitely not the way.
Antonio Rodriguez was dispatched to the scene, where they found Anderson still agitated. Rodriguez tried to de-escalate the situation by walking her away from the ticket counter and ordering her to gather her belongings to leave. However, Anderson aggressively approached Rodriguez, prompting the officer to respond.
I really should. You acting like that you black. You acting like you white when you really black. Don't walk up on me for real. What you want to do?
The video quickly went viral, causing outrage amidst nationwide protests against police brutality.
Let me tell you something. This dude, he looked like he's from the island. And on the island, right, we're a little bit different, bro. Women aren't this aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Like American women, they act like dudes. Like, they aren't this aggressive. We're not used to that. You know what I'm saying? So when you come with that aggression, immediately he reacted like, I think he reacted like, yo, there's a dude coming at me. He shouldn't have done that, especially in America, but...
However, following an investigation, the Miami-Dade State Attorney's Office cleared Rodriguez of any criminal charges. Prosecutors concluded that his actions were justified under Florida's self-defense laws, citing Anderson's aggressive behavior and her close physical proximity to the officer. Rodriguez was initially relieved of duty, but the South Florida Police Benevolent Association, a statewide police union, defended him. After arbitration, he was allowed to retire with full benefits and back pay. But some people test cops' patience in much more intense ways, even resorting to physical attacks, like what happened at a wedding party in Newport. Rhode Island wedding party. Yep, this is what you get for kicking a cop in the groin. Not exactly the smartest move, is it? But this is not the only knockout in this incident.
Oh my God! Oh my God! You just knocked her out, bro!
Well, this is what happened during a wedding party in a bar in Newport.
Damn, that was the girl that fell? I thought somebody dropped something hard. It sounded like a gun or something.
Rhode Island, a security staff member called the police after a man called David Onik caused a scene and punched an employee of the bar. But
people forget that cops are humans. You're saying to yourself right now, you watching this, you're like, yo, somebody touching me like that, I'm gonna punch him in the face, I'm gonna do whatever. The cop is a human. Yeah, I know he's sworn, he or she is, sworn to protect and serve and all that bullshit. But they're human first on them. They gonna forget that they cops. They gonna forget all that swearing in and all that bullshit. For those couple seconds or whatever, they gonna be like, fuck my job. This motherfucker's gonna get these hands.
David was not being cooperative with the police officers, which made the officers detain him for his behavior.
Hands behind your back. Sit. What? Relax. You're getting detained right now because you're not being cooperative.
One of the women in the party came for an attempt to speak with David. However, one of the police grabbed on the woman's right arm and began to move her away from David so that their investigation would not be interrupted. But the woman tripped and fell over. Although the officer didn't mean to push her like that, some of the people from the party started rushing onto the cop, which he had to start pushing too. While the officer was trying to push everyone away, one of the women decided to kick him in the groin, so he just threw a punch at her. This led to the husbands getting violent and hitting the cop who did that.
Oh my God!
I understand you're defending your wife or your girl, but everybody's drunk. Everybody's drunk. I don't think anybody's gonna win anything here. The girl who fell because she was wearing high heels. She's drunk. The cops pushing her away. She fell. Clearly, it was a mistake. I'm sure he didn't mean to throw her on the ground. Trust me, the last thing these cops want with everybody with cameras is to purposely, just out of no, they don't want that. As much as the media shows that, as much as the media shows that the cops just want to do, like everybody who wears a uniform just automatically wants to go push people. There are onesies and twosies out there that are bad. There are. I've worked with them. But most cops know, because everything is a damn report and investigation. You don't understand that. Everything is a report and an investigation. And while there's an investigation, they probably can't work, so they're not making money. So,
oh my God, you just her out, bro! You just knocked her out, bro! You just knocked her out!
6 of the people were taken into custody and later charged with assault of police officers and other officials, resisting arrest, and disorderly conduct. While others try to fight against cops, some people think a little family connection can get them off the hook. Brittany.
In the vehicle right now.
Listen to me. Listen.
Get in the vehicle.
Okay, I'm trying to talk.
Okay, I'm going to talk to her. Get in the vehicle.
My dad is the sheriff.
Your dad's the sheriff. Your dad's Mark Cage.
A routine traffic stop quickly escalates into chaos when the driver reveals she is the daughter of a sheriff.
I need your license. I'm not doing this game. Why am I smelling alcohol emanating from your breath? I need your license, registration, and insurance. You have one more chance, or I'm going to take you to jail.
Since she insisted on not showing what she was asked for, the officer had to detain her for being uncooperative. That was when Brittany tried to use her father's name to get out of the situation.
We're done. We're done. Nope. Stop.
Okay, hold on.
Stop.
No,
stop.
Wait.
Stop.
My
Stop.
dad is
Stay
a cop.
over there.
You're not gonna. Wait.
Just come over here. I am trying to talk to you.
Okay,
you do not want to listen to me. You do not want to listen to me. You don't want to do anything.
The officer clocked Brittany speeding at 285 near Brantley, but she first insisted she hadn't even passed that area. The worst part was that she was driving under the influence of alcohol while carrying children in her car.
the ones that we have the least problems with, I'm not even going to lie to you, is the real OGs, the real gangsters. I mean, the real gangsters. Real gangsters and like the drug dealers. Not the low-level dudes that who probably just starting out. I'm talking about the gangsters. We have, they are like, they are the model inmates, bro. These dudes, because here's the reason. The gangsters just want to make money. So they want to do their time and get out. They want to do their time and leave and go make their money. We have people that are related to big time people. We had one of the top lawyers or top of the DA or something here in Florida. We had the not the sheriff, but the chief of police's son, and they act like they untouchable. They act like they supposed to be something different. Yeah, granted, we got the phone call, but Pops was like, "Hey, He did this. He's yours.
No. Now you're taking me to jail for no reason.
Stop.
Wait,
Stop.
listen.
Get in the vehicle.
Swap.
Get in the vehicle.
No.
Get in the vehicle.
Stop. No.
Get in the vehicle right now.
Listen to me.
Get in the vehicle.
Okay, I'm trying to talk.
Okay, I'm going to talk to her.
Listen.
Get in the vehicle.
My dad is a sheriff.
Your dad's the sheriff. Your dad's Mark Cage.
And I'm
Get
listening.
in the vehicle.
I'm talking
right now.
to you. Just turn around.
Get in the vehicle.
This is Listen to me.
Stop.
Okay, talk to me. Talk to me.
I will talk to you when you calm down.
Okay,
Brittany kept arguing and even insisted on not getting into the police car.
Are you a police officer?
Yes.
No, you are?
I know the rights.
Okay, you're a police officer.
I know my rights.
Okay, well then get in there. Use your Fifth Amendment
Nope.
right. Get in the car. I'm going to arrest you for resisting.
Brittany was later charged with child abuse, speeding, driving under the influence, driving with no license, and resisting an officer. But Brittany was at least a teenager, acting out in a way you'd expect from someone her age. Some people, like Deborah Hamill, seem to lose their sense of maturity as they grow older. Deborah Hamill. What could have been a simple routine traffic stop outside Oklahoma escalated far more than it should have. On July 16, 2019, Deborah Hamill, a 65-year-old woman, was pulled over by a police officer for having a broken tail light, a traffic violation that usually results in an $80 fine.
Well, I did issue for a defective equipment. It's $80. You have till September 16th to take care of this. Get you to sign there with the X is.
So you don't even give a warning for this?
You've been driving around for 6 months like that.
I'm truthful.
Well, I'm not going to give you a warning for something you've been driving for 6 months.
Hamill
You've been driving for 6 months, lady. 6 months. In 6 months, at least one of those days, you had to know something's wrong.
Refused to sign the ticket and rolled up her window before driving
I
off.
don't want to sign it because I don't want to do $80.
You don't want to sign it?
No, because I don't think that I deserve to pay $80. So
All right.
that's all you
Go
want
ahead
to
and
do.
step out of the car.
Why?
Because you're under arrest. Step out. Step out of the vehicle. Step out.
Hamill rolls up the window and tries to take off.
You are full of because you're not placing me under no damn arrest. Shut up and give me that and I'll sign it.
Step out.
No.
We're beyond that.
Here she goes. The officer pursued her truck in his vehicle for a few minutes and pulled her over in a parking lot. Hamill refused to get out of the truck and was pulled out of the vehicle by the officer. Once on the ground, Hamill refused to comply with his commands and was seen kicking the officer.
Folks, Karens come in all shapes and sizes, ages and color, and creed and breed and everything. It's a disease that's infecting a lot of Americans.
Put your hands behind your back. The officer tries in vain to get handcuffs on the granny. Cops say she tried to kick the officer.
That was when the officer deployed his taser.
Tasers her. Put your hands behind your back!
The officer finally managed to put the handcuffs on, and Hamill was charged with assault on a police officer, resisting an arrest, and operating a vehicle with defective equipment.
This somebody's grandmother, fam. Damn, grandma.
However, Deborah Hamill is not the only one that turns a normal traffic stop to felony. Jasmine.
Okay, listen to me. You don't have the right to get out.
I have the right to do whatever I want. If I can get out of my car, I can get out of my car. You cannot tell me I cannot get out of my car.
Yes, I can.
How can you not? You're not my boss. You're not my dad. You don't do
On March 8th, 2023, while a traffic enforcement in Florida was randomly running license plates, he initiated a stop on a driver for a suspended license and a state-issued cease tag order.
Thank you, ma'am. Jasmine, the reason why I'm stopping is because I run the plate. Your license actually comes back suspended and you have a cease tag order in reference to your car insurance.
Jasmine claimed that her license was reinstated the previous day and the system might not be updated yet.
No, I went to the courthouse yesterday.
That does happen sometimes when you reinstate your license. Sometimes, like if you license gets, because mine has gotten suspended, and then when you go do the, the whatever you gotta do to reinstate it, pay whatever and do whatever, it can take sometimes, like if you do it Monday, it'll be reinstated probably Wednesday.
Right, you made the payment, but you didn't take care of everything else.
How do you know?
because it says in my record.
The officer then goes back to his vehicle to check the paperwork Jasmine gave him. That was when things started getting intense. Jasmine couldn't wait any longer, so she decided to get out of the car and argue with the officer.
Have a seat at your car. Have a seat in your car when I'm done. Ma'am, I don't care. You have to have a seat in the car. Okay, listen to me. You don't have the right to get out.
I have the right to do whatever I want. If I can get out of my car, I can get out of my car. You cannot tell me I cannot get out of my car.
Yes, I can.
How can you not? You're not my boss. You're not my dad. You don't do
The officer repeatedly told Jasmine to get back to the car and calm down, but Jasmine started shouting at the officer and became hostile.
Go stand by your car.
I thought you were gonna fucking tell me.
Go stand by your car. Go stand by your car.
I paid over $200
Ma'am, you're this close to going to jail.
Don't give a
Okay.
trying to take my
You're this close to go to jail. Go have a seat by your.
If she was a dude, he would have been taken down a long time ago. Like, he wouldn't even have to get out of the car.
When backup arrived at the scene, Jasmine got back to her car and made a brief attempt to flee.
Get out of the car now!
What is
Get out of the car! Turn around, put your hands on the back.
What is your problem?
Get out of the car.
What is your problem? What is your problem?
Relax, relax.
You are hurting me.
Jasmine tried resisting the arrest, but the officer was able to put the handcuffs on with the backup that arrived.
You're hurting me. Get off of me. Get off. Get off of me. Get off of me. You are off of me. Don't you do it. Get off of me.
Go to the ground.
No, I don't want to go to the ground. Get off of me. I have to go get. No, you are not putting these on me. What are you doing?
Roll over. Stop resisting.
Jasmine was charged with resisting an officer with violence, eluding police, obstruction without violence, and fleeing, and faces up to 5 years in prison if convicted. Jasmine's actions may have landed her in serious legal trouble, but at least she wasn't caught mid-shower while trying to avoid arrest. Avoid arrest, taking shower.
Anissa, step out of the shower. Come on, stand up.
People. Oh my
Now
God.
y'all trying to burn me now?
No.
How did it even get to this? What did you do? I mean,
Y'all trying to burn me now?
Stand up.
Where's your warrant? Where the your warrant?
warrant. Give me a towel.
On November 26, 2023, officers were called to a hotel to respond to a domestic disturbance. Upon arrival, they were notified that an apparently intoxicated woman had been involved.
Alcohol and drugs. Always. Alcohol and drugs. Don't do drugs. And you know that if you cannot handle your alcohol, just don't drink.
Involved in a physical confrontation with her mother.
That's where my daughter is. She's the one that's drunk and that's where you need to go.
The mother and her friend explained that they had spent the night at a wedding where her daughter Anissa had too much to drink and eventually fell asleep in a chair in the hotel room. When her friend suggested she go to bed if she was tired, Anissa became hostile and even started disturbing her own child who was asleep at the moment.
She's sleeping on the chair. And we woke her up and we were like, hey, if you're tired, we just want you to come in the room. We weren't being rude. I was not being rude. She wasn't cussing at her, but then she started getting hostile.
Her sister and her friend had to take her kid out of the room because she's being highly hostile. But as soon as they left the room, Anissa started fighting with her own mom.
Damn, that girl there looked like one of my family members. The one with the one in black on the corner.
We got out of the room with the baby. She started hitting me.
So then she tapped you in the bedroom. Where'd she hit you?
Back of my head.
The officers entered the hotel room after Anissa failed to respond to them and discovered that she was taking a shower, trying to avoid them.
Police department.
The officers tried to patiently ask her to come out and talk to them, but Anissa insisted on not cooperating. That was when they decided to make an entry.
We don't need one.
Let's just push forward. Come outside.
Come out. Step out.
Step out of the shower.
Bro, you don't know if that girl got a gun or something, man. My man just went in.
Anissa, come out.
Where's your warrant?
Step out.
Where's your warrant?
Step out and speak to
Where's
us.
your warrant?
Come outside.
Where's your warrant? Where's your warrant?
Step out.
Please
Come
show me
outside.
your warrant.
Step out. Come outside.
Please show me your warrant.
Anissa, come outside. Step out. Come
You're
outside.
validating my privacy.
Come outside.
You're
Step out.
private.
Come outside.
You're
We
validating
gave you,
my
Anissa.
privacy. Where's your warrant?
Turn around.
Where's your
Put your
warrant?
hands behind your back. Your hands. Get out of the shower.
Where's your
I know those cops. I know them dudes are, their eyes are wandering.
warrant? Where's your warrant?
Step out of the shower. Step out.
Sorry, this is too hot.
Step out of the shower. Anissa, step out of the shower. Come on, stand up.
Damn, y'all trying to burn me now?
No.
Y'all trying to burn me now?
Stand up.
Where's your
Step out of
warrant?
the shower.
Where the f is your
Step out
warrant?
of the shower. Stand up. Come on.
Anissa was then taken out of the shower and wrapped by a bedsheet to be taken to the police station. Anissa has been charged with battery on a police officer and battery against a household member. While Anissa lashed out at her own family, Samantha Luna took things a step further, grabbing an officer by the hair during a campus altercation.
Let go of my hair! Stop hitting her! Let go of my hair!
Samantha Luna. Humboldt State University police officers were patrolling the campus when they reportedly noticed someone leaning out of a car's sunroof. Officer Janelle Jackson pulled the car over, arresting the individual, who remains unnamed, on
Damn, Janelle. She pissed Janelle off. You saw her face?
charges of providing false identification, assaulting an officer, and public intoxication. Meanwhile, officers requested the license of passenger Samantha Alonso Luna. While they were reviewing it, Alonso Luna questioned Jackson about the reason for her friend's arrest, sparking a heated exchange that was captured on camera.
Why are you being so rude? I'm
You're the one
sorry.
that's being rude.
I'm sorry that anyone
You're the
heard
one
you.
that's being rude.
How am I being rude?
Seriously? You're about 2 seconds from going.
So this is the friend. You know your friend did some bullshit, right? And then you gonna go get arrested, trying to be down, trying to be part of the clique and shit. I'm too old for that shit. Maybe when I was younger, I was all like, oh yeah, that's my boy, and you know, he fucked up, I'm fucking up too. I'm too old for that. So know that if you ever, I don't hang out with people, but ever hang out with me and you do some bullshit, then you do some bullshit. Not me.
Going to jail for public intoxication. Do you not understand that? So I would stop talking if I were you. Asked your last name, then you should have told me.
That is my last name. Samantha Luna is my last name.
What's on your license?
Alonso Luna.
Then that's
My
what you
last
should
name is
have told
Luna.
me. Get out of the
Are you
car.
happy? No, I'm not
No, you're
getting out of the
going to
car. No, I'm not.
You're going to
Oh
jail.
my
Liquid
God.
courage.
No, what the You are going? What the Should I get it on video?
Samantha caught the officer by her hair, but the officer told the other officer to get some scissors and cut her hair. Samantha Luna was later charged with suspicion of public...
Yo, the female officer was not playing. Like, cut this bitch's hair off, bro.
intoxication and battery on an officer.
she's
Samantha
smiling?
Luna's altercation with the officer ended with a tug of hair, but things got even more intense with Jenny Rose, who went as far as trying to break an officer's arm. Jenny Rose.
Oh.
Don't trap my arm.
Whoa, what are you
Hey, ma'am, lower the window. You're going to hurt this Lower officer. your window. Ma'am, lower your window with your other arm. Ma'am, lower
your
the
window with your other arm. Lower your window with your other arm.
You got a punch on this?
No.
Ma'am,
Lower your window. You are now under arrest.
Ma'am,
You are now
lower the
under
window.
arrest.
Ma'am, lower the window.
You are now under. Stop.
People are stupid,
Ma'am, lower
bro.
the window. Ma'am, lower the window.
Break the window. Break it.
Ma'am,
Break
lower the
it.
window.
I would have broke that already. I would have broke that. I would have broke that.
On April
There you go.
26, 2022, as an officer was conducting surveillance on a vehicle, he found out that the driver's registration was suspended. The driver, later identified as Jenny Rose, refused to open the window, trying to ignore the officers while talking to a phone.
You have your license. You have your license, registration, and insurance.
Yep, no problem.
I need your license.
Here's the problem with the women. The women and the girls immediately assume, because they're women and girls, that we're going to treat them some type of way. And we are. Normally we are. If they're nice, if they're respectful and whatever, they made a mistake, okay, yeah, we're really not going to be, especially the male cops. The male cops aren't gonna be like they are with the, you know, with the male suspects, right? Because the male suspects normally, obviously, is gonna be normally a bigger guy, have more strength, whatever. So we know we gotta be a little more, you know, and that's just a natural thing. When guys meet guys, you know, we gotta assert our dominance, especially with cops in this. But with girls, you know, we kind of like, cops let their guard down a little bit, right? And I mean, I think everybody does that. But the problem is, these girls, especially when you add alcohol, now they're intoxicated, but they still know they're girls. So they still gonna try to use that girl power, or that girl, hey, I'm a girl, you can't do this to me. You know, that's their mentality. And they try to go buck wild, and then the cop has to escalate it. And then they don't know what happened, especially like that first cop, that the cop a few videos ago where he punched the shit that in the airport. She wasn't expecting that, and I bet you she learned. She's different now. She's different. Let's just say that.
Open the window, or I'm gonna break the window and you'll be placed under arrest. Ma'am? 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 Your license, registration, and insurance. If you don't comply, I will break the window and you will be placed under arrest. You understand that? Ma'am. Open the window.
After a few seconds, the woman rolled down the window and said that she was trying to call someone to make sure she was safe.
I'm trying to call someone to make sure that I'm safe.
Step out of the vehicle. You are safe. Stop.
That was when she decided to trap the officer's arm with the window and become hostile.
Don't trap my arm.
Whoa, what are you doing?
Hey, ma'am, lower the window. You're gonna hurt this officer.
Lower your window.
Ma'am, lower
your window with your other arm.
Ma'am,
lower your window with your other arm. Lower your window with your other arm.
Got a bunch on this?
No.
Ma'am,
lower your window. You are now under arrest.
Ma'am,
you are now under arrest.
Ma'am, lower the window.
You are now under.
Stop. Ma'am, lower the window. Ma'am, lower the window. Ma'am, lower the window. Send an additional unit. Get out of the car. What? You're arrested now.
Why? What did I just tried to call
my brings the window and officer.
He called a lawyer at
I didn't
night.
realize he could put my...
Can we open this door?
Why are you guys doing this right now?
You're under arrest.
Jenny Rose was then taken out of the car, arrested and charged with aggravated assault on a police officer, resisting arrest and obstruction of justice. Guess what? While Jenny Rose refused to step out of her car, Maya Goldsmith decided to take her stand in a much smaller space, refusing to leave a public toilet and turning a routine cleanup into a showdown. Maya Goldsmith.
Jesus. On May 26, 2023, a city employee approached Maya Goldsmith asking her to leave because she had been there for over an hour and he needed to clean it. However, Maya refused, becoming aggressive and argumentative instead. The employee then left and flagged down. Key West police officers for assistance.
What's your name?
Florida,
I'm going
what's
to
in the
report
air,
you when
man?
I get done.
What's in the air over here?
Information that I need, and I'm putting this. I'm telling
What's
you,
your
I'm
name?
filming this. My name is Goldsmith.
You spell the first name, please?
Hell no. You can do it. Do you need to see my ID?
Ma'am,
You asked for my ID, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Let me give you my ID so you can
That's
shut
fine.
up talking to me.
Although Maya kept a wrong attitude and kept arguing, the officer checked her ID and told her to go after informing her of things she should not do.
City ordinances, such as we have a no camping in the city of Key West. Key West defines camping a little bit differently than other places. Essentially, if you have a barrier between yourself and the ground and or your personal elements, that is camping. It does not matter if you're asleep or not.
The officer informed her of some of the rules and told her to go, but Maya decided to do something stupid.
Here's your identification. All these warnings will be annotated. Well, that's not very nice.
Maya called 911 trying to report on the officers themselves.
I'm being stalked and harassed.
All right, Miss Goldsmith, come here. Miss Goldsmith, I'm not going to chase you. Come here. Put your phone down. Put your bag down.
They're arresting me now.
Fucking AI said 911. I just thought of that.
Put your phone down. Turn around, face the wall, put your hands behind your back.
The officers had to arrest her for misuse of 911, but that was when things escalated because Maya insisted on not getting checked because she said they needed to call a female officer to do so, but that was not how things work.
You need to call a female. Do not touch me.
That is not how
If you touch me, I swear to God, I'm going to kick. I'm going to fight.
Not necessarily.
She eventually started kicking the officers.
Touching me. You not touching my fucking. Touch me.
During this incident, Maya hit one of the cops with her elbow and kicked and bit the other one. According to the reports, Maya Goldsmith was taken into custody on 2 counts of battery on law enforcement, 1 count of resisting arrest, and another count of misusing 911. We've seen plenty of women land themselves in trouble, but the next 2 prove there's no limit to the length some will go. Ariel Engert,
I don't understand.
a 24-year-old who thought she could charm her way out of a DUI charge. Just before 3 a.m. in Florida, Ariel gets pulled over for swerving all over
Florida. Listen, I live in Florida, man. I've lived here for years, but I don't understand what's going on here. Can somebody please? Somebody in the comments, right? What the hell's going on in Florida?
over the road. After failing sobriety tests, a breathalyzer showed a BAC of .162, more than double the legal limit. And to top it off, cops found a stash of marijuana in her purse. But instead of taking the L, Ariel tried an unconventional plea deal. On the way to the station, she allegedly offered Deputy Brian Sudbrink oral sex to drop the charges. Then after a bag of cocaine was discovered in her bra during booking, she made
was let go that same day.
Made the same offer to 2 more officers. Yep, 3 cops, 3 offers of oral sex. Instead of wiggling out of trouble, she ended up with even more charges: bribery, cocaine possession, and trying to sneak drugs into jail. Some deals just aren't worth making. Just when you thought these stories couldn't get any crazier, we've got one last gem to close it out. No STDs.
Please don't do that. I fuck you. I'm not. Stop talking. I don't have no STDs.
On January 15th, 2023, a woman was being pulled over for DWI and a possible stolen vehicle, but she refused to stop after the cop activated his lights and siren.
Wow.
The camera footage shows that she was swerving in and out of lanes and driving erratically before she stopped the vehicle and ran away on foot in her pants.
Ran away on foot in her pants?
Stop at one.
You're not gonna get far, girl.
I will fucking tase you. Come here.
What, do you have a live mic on? How am I hearing him? Oh. Okay. Connected to the vehicle. Probably his body can't connect to the vehicle now, I guess. Yeah, put her in the front in that camera, bro.
I know you're drunk. I can smell it.
I know.
So now you're DWI too.
The woman repeatedly tried to persuade the cop into sleeping with him, but he was not listening to her. The officer rejects her sexual advances, and the woman was placed under arrest and charged with DWI and fleeing. If you enjoyed the video, please click on any of the...
What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it with people, bro? These things never get... You would think it would change. The cameras got cameras. And people still acting crazy. I don't understand. That's all I got, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow me on social media. If you got anything you want me to react to, go ahead and leave it in the comments below, and I will get to it when I get to it. And as always, I'll see you on the next move.